right, the gauntlets on the edge, but still, the potential is there. The track record is there. We'll see if it materializes here in this set.
All right, well, so far so good for Sandstorm as Luna is just like, hold on, wait, I just spawned in, please. Okay, there's the weapon, 10 seconds in, he's already in orange, as Sandstorm just was relentless off of that weapon pickup. Neutral light, neutral air, recovery comes through, side airs Luna for going for that, and the recovery's gone, he only has a dodge, and no ground pound from Sandstorm. It has just been non-stop edge guarding. Finally, Luna breaks the pressure, gets a side air through, side light misses, down air hits, Sandstorm does start pummeling though, and Luna could turn around to an edge guard. I mean, so far this has been the Sandstorm show, but Luna has been slowly but surely getting some damage through. Wow, that was so fast. It
does end up falling there, but I want to look at two of the sets that we've seen from Sandstorm earlier today. They started out looking pretty good for the player that Sandstorm was fighting against, but ultimately in the end we saw Sandstorm in Game 5. He was a maniac, ended up taking it for the victory pretty confidently once we got to that point in the set. Now it's starting out from Game 1 in Sandstorm's favor. That does not bode well for his opponent, who in this place happens to be Luna.
Well, Hardy MJ was able to almost make that 3-0.
That's true.
Started off with a 2-0. And I'm wondering if, like, okay, good side air here. Does he have to go for the edge guard? He does, and he doesn't get it. That could cost him. It just all depends on who hits next here. One more side air from Luna could be huge, but that side light comes through. Downlight's reaching out. Sandstorm got hit by the side air. That one will connect. Luna doesn't take too much damage from it. It's those moments where when you drop an edge guard against Sandstorm, I'm like, okay, that could be the difference between you being in yellow and red right now.
But sometimes dropping an edge guard from Sandstorm is almost like one of the best case scenarios because you didn't die.
True.
After it didn't go your way.
Yeah, you're right. It's just kind of like, oh, well, you know, I got a hit.
That's the way to turn a negative into a positive real quick.
Neutral light hits, and Luna's actually, that could be it.
Yo!
Whoa, no way.
Dodge. Oh, I thought it was going to be up cooldown. It wasn't. That
Luna
big
was so
play.
quick.
That's what we're talking about.
So, and so that's cool because that's a thing that we saw Luna bring out against Snowy that I think is very unique to Luna, which is the down air immediate weapon throw or weapon throw immediate down air, to where like he just assumes that the first hit he's putting out is going to connect so that he can get the follow-up and secure the edge guard. Sandstorm evens things up, but that was off of the back of what could have been a really huge lead for Sandstorm all game. Luna brought it back off of that edge guard, which is what we were talking about earlier on before the set. Could be one of the ways that Luna actually wins against Sandstorm here in winners semis.
And I'm glad you made that point that way of Luna assuming the first thing is going to make a connection, because that could go wrong. And we've seen it go wrong for a lot of players, but the fact that Luna's been able to do it many different times today against many different extremely skilled players does bode well, even though Luna's kind of getting mixed up and diced up right now in this final stock. It's still definitely not a loss by any means. Luna has weapon in hand.
Oh, good dodge.
Backing up.
There. Oh, he avoids the double side light. Oh, there. Oh, if he reversed the nair.
Sandstorm has to actually be really careful about that. The possible nair potential to punish. Oh, nice. Gets the signature over on the side. Turns it around to throw it towards the nearest blast
Has that been
zone.
Sandstorm's highest hitting signature today? I feel like I've seen him connected that down stick more than anything else on stream. He's just been really enjoying that move. Yeah, Luna goes down here with that recovery. There was that great, we saw there was that edge guard earlier, but yeah, that down stick just hits him, tosses him off the right side of the stage. Slide charge neutral sig is a favorite thing for Sandstorm to do when he knows the stock's gone. We're looking at the damage, just a solid about 100 damage lead for Sandstorm. We're going right back to Mammoth on game 2. Luna staying on the Grogok. Weapon spawn this time, Luna doesn't immediately go into orange.
That's a good way to start off a game.
Because literally Luna was in orange after 7 scythe hits at that point, 10 seconds in. It was rough. Although maybe it's the same story 10 seconds later.
Is this Sandstorm being Thanos saying I'm inevitable?
It might be. What? Did he catch that neutral light? I need to like look at that again. Sandstorm, non-stop so far, dodges that down air, doesn't want to get into an edge guard scenario like that. Side stick punished. Really nicely done by Luna. But
oh, man. Was more than happy to throw out that neutral signature, pick that one up for the KO. 40 seconds into the game, Sandstorm is still in yellow at this point. Really not in danger of losing this first stock, but the explosive potential of Luna, the explosive potential of Teros, the fact that Luna has done it several times today, even just a few moments ago, Taza, means that Luna has that potential to take away this stock. He's building up the damage, really solid, controlling the weapons. Again, doing that against Sandstorm. He was doing it against previous opponents. I love that. Big fan of weapon starving.
Side light hits, kicks him up. Nice job with the neutral light. Oh, but the Sarah could end it. Yep, Sandstorm doesn't even like waste his time with it. And that, you'll see a lot of players like that, even if there's a possibility of recovering. If he's so damaged, he just wants to get back before the weapon starve happens. You let people stay around the stage too much, they're playing with 2 weapons juggling around, and you have to wait that extra 20 seconds maybe before you can find something to fight with. Instead, Sandstorm comes right back, has the gauntlets. Ooh, that chain dodge was pretty crazy. Diagonal dodge down, neutral light hits. Did he touch?
That's
Luna's
a
got
cute
a
little
low.
weapon toss up. He's going to have this. Yep. That's the edge guard there. The dare off of the wall secures it 100%.
I mean, that's the Sandstorm classic.
With the ground pound, absolutely.
Invented that combo. Down airs him in. I remember the first time, we're like, why won't you down air him away from the stage? Because you're edge guarding.
Yep.
No, he's seeing that a whole step further, bounces them into the ground pound, gets that confirmed knockout, and he is just going to town. Scythe goes up, recovery force the sweat beats from Luna on stage. We don't see that too often. Usually they're off stage trying to get back to the stage before they start sweating. The down stage, they get off me. Gets him towards the top, but it's not enough to take the stock. And Luna's probably not going to get another one of those down sticks again.
Oh, that's going to be a punish for sure.
You get one of those against Sandstorm.
That's going to secure that, I believe. Okay, he just wanted to make sure, knew the dodge was going to come out. That was going to be the last option that Sandstorm had, hoping it would come off of cooldown in time for him to use to get over towards the stage. Once those iframes were done, there was the D-Light ground pound from Luna.
Pummels are starting from Sandstorm. Game's relatively close. Silent weapon throw? What? Sandstorm. Doing some different things here. Oh, the tail end of the neutral light catches him. Gets him the second kick. Weapon throw forward. Luna picks up the axe. No side lights coming through, and Sandstorm, perfect weapon spawn for him. Down air hit, second down air, no. Sandstorm kicks him away. I don't think he goes for a ground pound in this situation. He's trying to bait out a reaction with that dodge back. Side light, strong hit. It's going to be Sparky. Oh.
Some answer back from Luna. At least to start this one off, doesn't quite have Sandstorm in orange yet. They're both stacked on top of one another.
Oh, I think axe recovery actually just does it. Oh, he was down sticking. He was down sticking the side air hit
that's
from the
punish.
side.
I think he might be done.
Does he even have
was caught
back?
In the middle of it. Yeah, he was caught in the middle of it. Didn't quite touch the ground. Caught aerially with the neutral light from Sandstorm's gauntlets, and that was curtains.
Gauntlets, despite it looking like it, doesn't actually put you on the ground when it pummels you. And so what Sandstorm did, as you mentioned, right, is he catches Luna right before he touches. We're going to see it. He uses the axe recovery. Sure, his character model might be touching the ground, but it doesn't count as a touch for getting your jumps back. His recovery is not back. He has a jump, a dodge, nothing else to make it back. Sandstorm takes game 2, and now we're in a 2-0 situation where Luna has to do what is essentially the unthinkable, and that's reverse 3-0 Sandstorm and winner's side of BCX. That's going to be a tall order indeed, and they are sticking with the Gurugok all the way through. As weapon spawn comes in, and Luna just starts getting beat up by Sandstorm's unarmed.
Moving into this one pretty quickly. They didn't spend too much time picking the map. Of course, we're going to be on Mammoth Fortress again. No character swaps, no cosmetic swaps whatsoever. Just going to run this one back just like we did the previous games that Sandstorm came out victorious in. Better start here for Luna, at least as far as we know. Sandstorm will be picking up a Scythe very shortly, unless Luna wants to swipe that weapon spawn, which he does. It's the hammer in hand.
Oh man, Luna's platform movement, pretty fantastic. Oh, but the side light gets a light hit, hits him right afterwards. Luna dodges the stage, weapon throw to bait Luna's options out. Oh! Gravity cuts a neutral stick. I never thought I'd see it from Luna when he goes for it. Tries it once, doesn't work. Doesn't get punished for it, but Sandstorm continues the edge guard. Nice side on the back to the stage. Side sig, no, dashed up side air punish off of Sandstorm, hoping for a jump himself, but the recovery doesn't hit, and Sandstorm goes down first in game number 3.
Big start for Luna here. He's going to have his choice of weapons. He is going to stick with, never mind. It's going to be the hammer, getting a little cheeky on this one too. That's already yellow.
That's crazy, using the weapon toss to be able to combo into a flurry of hammer attacks. Neutral light hits him. He goes down for that dipped out recovery. Stop doesn't hit Sandstorm, no dodge, but the weapon throw goes wide. And Sandstorm rips him, sends him off the top of the stage with that down signature, and he evens up the stocks. But that was a good damage lead from Luna before losing that one.
Luna did get a little bit too cheeky right at the end there when he just like straight up ran up on Sandstorm, fist flying, ready to go. Wild. It was giving me vibes of like Hardy MJ previously when he was feeling good.
Right.
Not quite as bad, don't get me wrong.
Well, we're not quite in that game 5 situation just yet. In fact, we're in a situation where I feel like Sandstorm's the most vulnerable, being up 2 games. Luna goes in for that side air, down airs. Sandstorm kicks him away with the nair. Down light, nair. Oh, I thought he was gonna get another one afterwards. He's doing so great. Oh, Luna, where are you?
Had to have been a miss input.
Where are you looking?
I think he must have been expecting a vertical initiation at that 45-degree. Nice interruption there. Does get the stock, continues the lead here.
That's pretty.
Again, gonna have his choice of weapons, see if he gets a little cheeky with the tosses. Not quite, but he is gonna stay on the axe. Wants to cover his landing on the soft platform with the weapon toss down. Sandstorm grabs gauntlets.
One recovery from the gauntlets here would be pretty huge, and he's looking for it off the downlight. Doesn't quite hit, and Luna starts to tack on that extra damage. Neutral light is such a great move to hit when you're behind in damage but ahead of stock. Sandstorm takes the stock down, and he is now one stock away from knocking Luna down into the lower bracket and securing him that spot in top 3.
The lead is extremely small and dwindling as we see a couple hits coming out from Sandstorm, but Luna answers back with 2 hits as well. Neutral light comes in, doesn't get punished. Luna, Sandstorm is moving around a lot before committing with a move. He's in orange on this one, so it's no surprise that it's happening.
Downlight Nair. Waiting around, dodge is gone. Sandstorm decides to wait for him to get back to the stage. Neutral light misses. Nair comes out. He's sidered to the side of the stage. Oh, Luna is looking like they're going to take this one at this rate. So many siders are connecting, but they got stuck on the platform. Just kidding. Side air, weapon throw. Sandstorm's out of there. Luna has the potential to reverse 3-0 as they take game number 3 against Sandstorm and once again stop Sandstorm getting a 3-0. Sandstorm has been having a lot of game 5s today.
That is a 3-0 denial, exactly when Luna needed it, and it was reasonably good. Like, he got the lead early on, and then he held it. There was no, like, one single game-changing moment that, like, you take that out, and we have a completely different outcome whatsoever. Good damage coming out from really both players, but Luna coming in 554, not a bad average across the 3 stocks whatsoever. Did throw out 2 signatures, but if we look at the graph, we see didn't really take too much damage on that final stock. Kind of spread out those 3 stocks evenly over the entire game, but that first stock, that kind of helped him out a lot. Did a great job surviving on that.
So stage striking's happening here. Wondering if we're going back to Mammoth Fortress. Winning against Sandstorm on Mammoth Fortress, I feel like is always a really remarkable feat in itself, even if it's just literally one game and you don't win the set, because there's a point in time where Sandstorm's winning record on Mammoth was like over 90% with like hundreds of games played. It's so incredible how well he does there. We're going back to Mammoth for game number 4. Luna did take a game off Sandstorm, is looking to bring this to a game number 5. Interesting note there on the weapon throw count difference was 5 to 18. Sandstorm was only 5. You might as well just consider those weapon throws just switching weapons at that point.
They probably were. It might have been some juggling of the weapons too, to delay that weapon spawn for Luna as he's coming back in. Both players get a weapon very early on. Again, it's going to be Sandstorm starting off with the gauntlets this game. I believe that was the same outcome last game as well. Axe starting out for Luna. Sandstorm going to quickly swap over onto the scythe.
Oh, and now Luna with the axe tosses that back on stage. Sandstorm's just trying to keep him off stage this entire time. Oh, looking a little bit like a guitar player there with that chase, dodge, down to get interrupted once again. Now that Sandstorm's been putting out that down tick a little bit more, that's twice that we've seen Luna interrupt it, once with a stomp, another time with a down air. Really not worrying about that signature connecting, and every time Sandstorm's gone with a neutral sig, it's actually been a hard hammer air punish, every time.
Oh, that side sig was massive.
Oh, but the sidelight hit, strong hit, goes all the way down, goes for the recovery. Uh-oh, Luna makes it back. It's been pretty incredible how great Luna's recoveries have been so far.
Weapon toss goes down. That's going to send him flying. Another one goes down, but he avoids this one. Also hits the nair. Gets back up. You're seeing a lot of weapon tosses coming out from Luna here. It's got to cover the landing, maintain some safety, put that between Sandstorm and him. That's why you see that weapon toss stat being so high for a player like Luna on this one. Sandstorm is going to get the first stock here, but the lead is very small. You already saw Luna was looking for the unarmed D-Light into the follow-up recovery for the KO. Didn't quite get the hit on it, but did find the KO right after that. Had the axe. Already hit a nair, hit a side air. Oh, 4 hits coming out from Luna, and a 5th. This one on the unarmed kit, still maintaining weapon control.
That is the benefit of having weapon control. And he went for a really cool ground pound, slid right over the edge. Sandstorm, however, pummeling through. Picks up the gauntlets, and now it's gauntlets against hammer, and gauntlets are what he got the first stock on. Oh, he gets it right over the edge. He's going to go for another one. Ground pound hits Luna. Does have all the jumps to make it back. Sandstorm doesn't risk challenging the hammer recovery. Silent recoveries Luna instead, and now the damage is even once again.
There is a weapon spawn on the field, so either one might opt for the swap. Oh, there's the dunk. Weapon toss goes down. Sandstorm.
No way.
Also moves over to secure this one. Instead of picking up the weapon spawn, going for the weapon toss. That's how confident he was.
I didn't know that Sandstorm also had a sword in that kit, because that is the kind of edge guard that he just performed. Their gravity cancel neutral light of all things to catch Luna. And it's active for a long time, and you don't need it to knock out on its own when you're edge guarding. D-Light, Nair, try to get another D-Light right afterwards. Oh, Luna, the sweat is coming out as they're trying to get back onto the stage. Finally, desperately picking up a hammer. Cider hits. This could be the edge guard that keeps this even. Weapon throw again.
Another one, straight down. Got the touch in time and could push off to get away from that weapon toss.
Uh-oh. You just went off stage unarmed.
This might be where it starts to snowball for Sandstorm. That's Luna in orange. Oh!
Wow, good reversal. I was just about to mention that Sandstorm, I feel like, favors guarding weapon spawns way more than starving them in that stock. But there he goes, Sandstorm going down to one stock. Luna, edge guard opportunity, sidelight hits. Luna wants to get in there with those nairs, but Sandstorm just doesn't want him to touch the stage. Once again, Luna so good at punishing every single one of Mordek's signatures as that Cider came through, hit the side sig. Sandstorm goes in with the falling side air. Gauntlet's picked up. Down air hits. Down light. Nair recovery. No, he goes for the down sig instead. I know the recovery's going to follow up after that for sure, but no, Luna is still surviving just barely.
Maybe he wasn't fully confident that the recovery was going to be enough force to get the KO. Luna's still fighting back into this one, avoids the signature. Sandstorm's taking a lot of stock with that today. Sandstorm now in orange. That sidelight almost sent off screen just on its own. Weapon toss goes down. That's going to be it. Luna secured one game, but overall, Sandstorm is going to take the set 3-1.
Yeah, great finishing edge guard coming out there from Sandstorm. And over time, I feel like Sandstorm really just had to respect how good Luna was off stage. Yeah. I mean, there's those exchanges that made game 1 really close. Luna being able to take game 3, bring it to a game 4, and in that moment, Sandstorm was just kind of like, I'm going to do whatever it is to keep me as safe as possible while making sure you can't make it back, and that weapon throw was it. Look at that, gravity cancel, neutral light, edge guard. And Luna didn't go off the left side of the stage, but they didn't do anything else because they knew they weren't going to make it back with the jumps they had left. Wonderful play from Luna. Sandstorm winning. I mean, Luna didn't quite have the... I mean, it's such an impressive run from Luna. I mean, the head-to-head, we don't have it right now. It's PR1 versus, what was it, 28?
Yes.
I know it's C21, but man, Luna, what an amazing run. And it's not even over yet. They're still top 5
losers bracket.
in lower bracket. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, we're definitely...